And we're off. God damn it. We're off to see the wizard. You know what I mean? Welcome to another powerful episode of SmoKingz. I'm your host, DJ S.O.S. and live in full effect. And I'm actually honored to do this third episode, as we will say. Black culture versus white culture. Now, I mean, smoking wise, if you'll say. I think before we even jump into it, again, my name is DJ S.O.S. I kind of want to go around the room and allow the big homies to introduce themselves, you know what I mean? And kind of touch base as we, a little intro. So I think we did it to the right last time. I throw it to the left this time. So big homie, what's up?
Quality. I'm Jay. It's a pleasure to be here. It's an honor to be rocking with y'all, and I'm excited.
Give thanks, my boy Jay. Give thanks.
How you doing? It is G Mo. I'm real grateful to be here. You feel me? Thank y'all.
Yeah, for sure. If you want, you can grab the mic too and get comfy. You know what I mean? Like we're human. We're gonna light two more spliffs and get comfortable. You know what I mean? Don't feel like you in a too tough of a session. We humans. We got this.
Norman, my first time doing this.
Oh shit now, Norman. All right, give thanks to the big homie Norman.
All right, my name is Pedro. I might not look like it, but that's my name.
Yeah. Facts.
Yo,
But yeah, happy to be here. You know,
And give thanks. I mean, shout out to the big homie. Shout out to the big homie, the engineer, minds wide open. But let's jump straight into it. You know what I mean? Like the biggest thing is for me is like I've been smoking for the past 15, 17 years.
I guess he don't want to know.
You know what I mean?
Everybody.
My fault, Shook. Oh, shit.
yo,
Damn.
Foul.
My fault, big homie. My fault, bro.
I be getting left out. You
Yeah.
already know, man. It's your boy Shook the Hustle.
Yeah.
I hustle all day, every day.
One more time, big homie. What's going on, big homie? Shook, how you doing over, big dog?
So I'm chilling.
Yeah,
How
man,
you?
Get some love, big dog. I ain't mean to do my dog like that in real life. But I mean, it's cool
Nah,
because
it's all good. It's all good.
it's organic and this is all coming together really beautifully, man. So give thanks. But yeah, like I said, man, let's jump straight into it. As we know from my own perspective, now I mean, I've been smoking for about 15, 17 years. I would say, you say, how long you been smoking, Suge? How long you been smoking? 15, 20 years?
Yeah. I'm 20 in 2001.
2001. You my dog got a date on it. Jelani, how you feel?
2001.
Jay, how you feel over there?
I'm like 16 and
Mm.
I wish I was here when y'all had the last conversation. I was laughing. I was watching like, yeah, I remember exactly.
You remember that?
With the first joint, I remember it.
Yeah, like me too. I do remember my first joint. How about y'all boys?
I'm about like 9.
9 years in. 9 years in. How long you been smoking,
I'm
Bidda?
like 5'6".
5, 6 years.
okay.
All right, Mr. Pedro. How long you been ganja rasta, man?
yeah. I know I got caught pretty bad in middle school.
Oh shit. So that's my dog got like a good 10, 15 years up there too.
Oh man, no. Yeah, I think I was like 7th, 8th grade.
Smoking.
Man, the fear of God was.
Oh shit. Parents would do that for, you know what I mean? Like again, from my experience growing up doing like that, so during that early 2000s, right? We as a community kind of finally, I think, relax about the concept of drugs per se. Know what I mean? I feel like the crack epidemic was kind of like behind us per se. Know what I mean? The opium epidemic didn't really happen yet, and weed was just like the global thing.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? I feel like everybody was smoking weed. It wasn't even frowned upon. Know what I mean? And then it got legal. Cali was like, you know what? Yep.
Yeah.
Money.
Let's go grab this money.
Yeah.
And people didn't know really what to do. Know what I mean? Early 2010s.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Around them time frames. So from that, I've just been studying a lot. Just been looking at the culture, looking at it. And like I've realized there's like a different like set of like culture or etiquettes or like rules that we as a community kind of follow differently than a lot of the majority. And I mean other folks, if you'll say.
Yeah.
So this episode in my eyes, we kind of wanted to curate kind of like black culture versus the white culture from our perspective, because we can only talk about what we know. Know what I mean? And as we work more, we're gonna do another episode as I get probably a full white episode with my full brothers. You know what I mean? Like we gonna figure that out. But I just want to jump straight into it. As y'all think about it, coming from the black community, what are some do's and don'ts? Smoking. I say smoking with the homies. Make it easier. Know what I mean? Do's and don'ts.
Man,
Smoking with the homies.
don't wet the tip of my joint.
On with the tip off.
Yo, wet mouth fast facts. I said that last episode. Like, don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you gotta.
About number 1. You got the whole joint wet.
Yeah.
Facts, they comfy, you know what I mean? Like, y'all boys gotta get comfy in it.
I got you.
On top of that, let me see.
don't invite somebody. You can't invite somebody else on a joint.
If
Like
they ain't
if
put
it
in.
ain't, yeah. If I
Yeah.
put you on, you can't put your man's on
Yeah.
without checking to see if
Yeah,
it's
checking
okay.
in. Let
Yeah.
Even if you still check it with me, my mans, I feel like yo,
crazy.
I'm like, yo, why you even ask that question?
I think though it's more real for them to come up and tell you, hey, listen, my man's here.
You want it?
You mind if he hit the joint on
I'm
something? Like it's all about respect.
I
I feel,
respect that.
I
I
feel, I
respect
feel
that.
that. I feel that. But
respect that.
as a man, and this is what we was talking about last episode too, because y'all both hit the same points. As a man, I feel like you should you should have your own weed.
Oh no, that's a fact.
You should have your own lighter. You
fact.
should have your own wraps.
Yeah, yeah.
And I get it. That's like
Yeah.
that difference between a lot of the cultures. Like, know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I expect my mans and my homies to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We gonna smoke. We come together. The idea to smoke. My man got some bud too.
Yeah.
Man,
I ain't
like,
gonna grab it.
there's no, even if we are smoking, know what I mean? Like, there's no question. So, Petro, I'm gonna kind of throw this to you maybe a lot more times.
That's like a big don't. Like if you didn't bring any or like another friend sort of thing. Because from what I experienced, usually that's probably not the case.
Bring that mic towards you a little bit more.
yeah,
You bring it actually physically. Yeah, bring it. I'm saying get comfy.
yeah.
Know what I mean?
All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so yeah, from my experience, that's not necessarily a don't. It's kind of almost like they offer it to every single person in the room. If like 5 more people show up, they're like,
Yeah. it's- so you say that it's more a friendly thing. It's like, yo, I got this one joint. You can pass it.
Social, yeah.
Social.
yeah,
It's a
more
social thing.
But I mean, obviously that still happens. Like people who probably really about it, who really smoke all the time. If it's like, oh, I know that you are a smoker too, then
Right.
it's like, yeah, well, you should bring something because I know how much you smoke.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
But they'll offer it to like
Anybody.
they'll offer it to anybody.
So I get that, and I
Yeah.
don't think I think social settings also like matter, like changes.
Yeah.
Because then I can't think of a moment where I'm like, I'm going to a party and like somebody's like passing me bud, because in my culture, like it's like if you smoke, you got your Jones. It ain't like
Yeah.
people. You know what I mean, like no one's trying to put you on to weed. Like, because again, if you don't smoke, you're not gonna walk with weed. You know what I'm saying?
That's
No,
a fact.
like if you don't smoke, that's not on your mind. Like you come to a party to come drink something, to come dance or whatever, but like to hand it to someone, I think that's just maybe. I mean, that's just my viewpoint.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you ain't tripping.
I've literally been at a concert and a guy I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I never even no words, nothing.
Yeah.
Just like you want some, bro?
Yeah, nah, that's a fact though.
So I can't even.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
get
I
that.
definitely do that, but I do that because I'm networking. So that
Okay.
Word. Facts.
It is good to be like, what's up, dude?
I think I had the point too, and I really just want to know, like, I remember back in the day when it was more of a social thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Know what I mean? And I felt like in our culture, and as you speak on that, it's like, damn, y'all do social, y'all still like freely pass somebody a joint, like, damn, that's cool. Know what I mean? Like, but in our hood, like, bro, like, nah, bro.
I don't know.
Tell me.
I don't know what you put in that
That
joint.
too.
I
That too.
can't trust that, man.
See?
Oh, stranger. I don't know what you smoking. I can't touch that.
Fact.
100%.
Fact.
Yeah, you never know what other people are
Put
into.
crack in it, fat. Man, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
want it, homie. I don't want it.
Real talk. I can't get wrong. I can't even feel no way about that input.
No, that's a
Cause
fact.
that's some real shit.
That's a fact. Especially now, you don't know what people got going on.
I tweeted this shit the other day.
Pills really fat.
Facts.
It's
I-
fat.
Did I?
I feel like white smokers are complete. They want you to smoke their thing, and they want you to have like my house is your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's
choose
true.
everything. Like
Like,
what,
you know,
what do you need? Like you want my snacks too?
Yeah, like
Oh,
they-
You need a bed to lay
get
down
my,
in.
I'll
Yeah,
get my
nah, you're
special
right.
bong out. Like,
Yo,
it's like
shit.
a show and
You
thing.
right. You
I
right.
said-
And
I definitely, get the same because I said I rock with everybody,
facts.
Yes,
and it's definitely
Friendly or vibe?
I guess not only that, you got to look at it's different reasons why we smoke. You feel me? Like,
Right.
Yeah, it is. Oh, hell,
I
yeah,
totally
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Feel me? Like,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna need this. I need
All of this.
Yeah.
So I'm sparingly about who I just
I feel
give
like,
out
I
to
feel like, my
versus-
dog, like I need all mine.
versus somebody who's just like, yo, I got a lot, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Here.
just try this
Here,
shit
here,
here, man. Look,
here.
this shit is
It might be like privilege kind of thing, where it's like I could always get more.
Yeah, that
Yo,
too.
yeah.
That.
As the one true white person in the room,
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
speak up at this moment and say
Okay, speak.
I'm both a really good host and I feel the need to create those good environments for people. But I too grab my bag, need this.
And like, yo, I need
Yeah.
to
So
see
it
my, I
means
need that.
that much more to me that
That
I
I'm
am trying
sharing.
to be a host.
Yeah, I agree. And I do think it's all situational, circumstantial, environmental.
Time and the
Know what I mean?
place.
Time and the place. Because like you said, we was at the crib yesterday.
Yeah.
There's no pressure. Like regardless of how it goes, we gonna smoke.
You gonna
But it's more so like we at the club. Oh shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a whole nother ball game.
And you got a limited
look,
quantity.
Nah, I mean, like I only brought an eighth with me, big dog. Like regardless how you feel, like I'm not walking with all that in my pocket.
Yeah.
100%.
Know what I mean? So circumstantial situation, I think is really good. There's so much content I want to kind of go over. I want to kind of throw it to y'all boys. Come on, my dog. I really gonna need you this episode too, my boy, my true white boy. This episode.
I already pulled up.
Bet. Smoking with the opposite sex, like ladies.
Huh.
Know what I mean? You said puff puff pass. One time for the first puff puff pass joint on the actual show.
Y'all boys
Nah.
smoke with grabber, right?
See,
Negative.
matter of fact,
There we go.
I'm gonna scratch that last question because my man just asked the third question on here. Grabber.
Grab.
My dog I just watched him roll the joint. He didn't roll this joint with grabber. So I tell
I just had to know. I always, I don't know who smoke with grabber. I know not a lot of people smoking, and you gotta respect it. You know.
Yeah.
You feel- I
absolutely
know
right.
I'm gonna start smoking grabber, but right now, that bit.
And that's it. As I talked about it last episode, big dog, grabber smoking is a new thing. You know, we Jamaican. So we've been blending and rubbing grabber together for the ages.
For ages, yeah.
Literally 50 years. I know Bob Marley been mixing and blending for ages. You know what I mean? But it's now a new phenomenon. Like niggas say they chasing the weed.
Can I ask why?
Can I tell you why I chase mine and then maybe the other? I think I said. Let me ask somebody else why they add. You add grabber to your joints?
Nah.
Nah, I tell Swift too.
I hate
ain't nothing wrong with it.
I don't do that on
You want me to start? Cause I think I'm about the only one that really smoke.
Me too. Go ahead. I want to hear your thought though, big dog. Go ahead.
Me smoking grabber, I just grew into it. Those were the type of joints I was hitting growing up, you know. So I just accustomed to it. I feel like if I would have started with planes, it would have probably been a startup process. But as far as that, I just jumped straight to it. That
So you only smoke like grabber in your spliff.
type shit.
Like
yeah.
if you prefer, if you rolling a spliff, you gotta add it.
Yeah, grab
with the shit
yeah,
shit
grab
over there. You know what I mean,
grab 'em.
ditto. Nah, I mean, I ain't even mad at you.
Hey,
dog. It's
hey,
the
got
same
shake
shit.
with him.
This is my salt and pepper right here. This will add the seasoning to the joint.
Come on now, talk to him.
Feel me?
Talk to him.
This
If
what
you
make
don't
the
got
best.
it,
Let me add your ratio
No, but you gotta ask them as his friends. Has that made them more inclined to?
to roll smoke with grabber or not smoke with grabber. I mean, I'm saying you're absolutely right. Absolutely all depends on how you roll it. You absolutely right.
I mean, it's a 50-50 for me. I smoke with grabber because it's a smoother hit. I feel like it's smooth. I feel like it's smoother. But when I smoke it plain, I mean,
You don't
Huh.
yeah.
That's interesting.
But did he
not-
influence you more into it?
No. I've been doing that.
okay.
But, I mean, anytime I smoke with him, I smoke with
just
grabber.
curious.
But so
Nah, I didn't fuck
Okay.
with it at all until I hung around Jamaicans.
Okay.
it's shit always smooth though when he rolls it. But it's always smooth.
Amen. I ain't mad. Ditto. How you think over the Pedro?
You know who's rolling in?
Who's
how
rolling? Facts.
much? You know?
Facts.
I haven't.
I don't want to put my business out here, but I'm the roller at the warehouse. You feel me?
Ah.
I roll all
My dog said I wrote all the
Yeah.
best.
Anybody need that bit?
Quick.
You
You got it. I love that shit.
That's what's
What do you think, Pedro? Do you
Okay, so I haven't really had anything with grabber in it, but I like tobacco. I like cigars. I'm Cuban too, so I like tobacco.
Heard you.
I like the idea of grabber.
grabber in a
Like,
split?
yeah, because it makes it smoother or like a little, you know,
It's
a little nicotine.
facts.
too.
Joint too.
And my boy just actually had to do some research on it actually recently since that last episode. My boy talking about nicotine and the actual mental neurological effects of nicotine and actually helpful. You know what I mean? It's actually really, really good for you. I've been smoking grabber,
I ain't seen it yet.
man, since
I'll send it to you.
Trees Rap. Remember Trees Rap?
Yeah, damn.
Trees Rap, bro. When Trees Rap, and I actually wanted to add a little bit more rap on my spliff, bro, so I can get that little extra kick.
I ain't never heard of that.
Oh, so I'm showing my age.
I'm only 20.
Nah,
I'm showing my age.
Okay.
I'm showing my age.
That's
bitch.
just
That's
like
still
a
a
dollar,
Nah, hell no.
and they gave you a whole leaf.
Hell no.
Like,
Hell
whole
no.
leaf.
But Trees Rap
Use
was
that shit as a towel.
Like a $5 grabber leaf.
nah, that's a Fonto. No. Trees Rap is like how Grabber Leaf is now, but it was
Yeah, but they
but
give
right
you a lot
before that
more.
wave.
A
Huh?
lot more.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they gave you 2 straws.
Really like
They
Yeah.
whole yeah, but they gave you 2 different straws though. It wasn't like
for
the
a
whole.
dollar.
It was hard. It was hard. Trees Rap. So because of Trees Rap, I kind of wanted an extra kick. And again, you know, we Jamaican. I mean, we always understood about blending. So when we migrated from Trees Rap into Bob Marley's, I'm like, all right, I'm removing from as much tobacco as I once smoked. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Know what I mean? And add it and crush it to my spliff. And from there, bro, for my 10, 15 years, I've been smoking like that. as it progressed now, I may have added a little bit more. Like my ratio, my actually too. What's your ratio? My ratio was like a good 70-30, 70 ganja, 30% bud. What's your ratio per grabber per?
That's a great question. I try to even it out. I try to make it 50-50.
That's hot as hell.
60-40 on 60-40 on the 60-40.
Question: do y'all smoke anything? Do y'all smoke cigarettes,
that's a
Black and
lot,
Miles?
though.
Anything?
I love Black and Miles.
That's hot.
Nah, don't.
Yeah, that's hot.
I love Black and Miles.
Nah, me trying to like blend it together, not having too much grabber and not having too like. Of course, obviously too much weed, but I try to have the right blend. That's how I make my joint smooth.
But you said
I
50-50.
gotta have it.
It's tough though, my man.
I got a headache off the first hit.
But hold on. All right, what should I say then? 60,
That's like
64?
No, if that's what you do, that's what you do. It's the right answer.
If that's what works for
Your ratio is your ratio. That's,
Yeah.
You can't change it.
But we still
Trying to show y'all. I want to kind of show y'all. I say 60-40 then. I ain't throw that so
I gotta
high.
see this here. Let me give my
I
dog
ain't-
something roll.
shit.
I ain't.
Roll.
Yo, you only gonna be able to pass that to Jamaicans. That's
Nah,
the
nah,
secret.
Look,
I gotta see this.
my man just champed the Black and Mile and didn't put it.
I got voucher there. Hey,
Nah, I kind of like that, but you know what?
hey,
You know,
it's-
Talk about my middle school bus.
I got vouchers.
Look,
I could call 5 people right now. They don't know how to roll. They smoke pre-rolls.
That was-
They smoke pre-rolls. I
I was smoking Black and Miles. You feel me?
We went to school.
That's how I got turned into school. Jersey.
SmoKingz. Now I mean, we all
Jersey,
get
yeah.
involved. In, I mean, like it's a whole concept.
Over here.
And we, as my dog is rolling over there, keep the show flowing. I wanna ask y'all boys, man, what do y'all store y'all butt in? In a cultural thing, I know more so for me. I'm a jar monster. I literally got like 50 jars. Let me ask you, Suge, as a homie, where do you store your butt in? I'm gonna throw it back over there to the main thing.
Any and everything. I got Mylar bags, Ziploc bags, untwist these jars. I'll put that.
So it
shit in a glove.
doesn't matter.
Nah, facts.
I got
That's a fact.
glass jars, plastic jars. Shit, I think I got weed in the sock somewhere.
Put those
I'll put that
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yo, but I ain't gonna hold you. He just taught me what Mylar was. That was pretty cool.
yeah, nah.
I just learned that right now.
Yeah,
The back.
putting game on.
All right.
no, you know, white people love mason jars.
Facts. Maybe I ain't gonna hold you.
They go to Target.
Everything.
All day.
Walmart, but
90%
yeah.
mason
What is that though, bro? Maybe I'm saying maybe that's something we got in common because I fucks with the mason jars.
I mean,
They're like-
John's supposed to.
Small, medium,
Yeah.
extra fats. Like, give me. I mean, like I take all the mason jars.
But does it keep it as fresh as they say it keeps it?
I preferably then like a plastic bag, like a no twit, like a no zip. Even if like then something like this, I
The,
think
the
so.
only thing fresher than that is gonna be like a vacuum seal.
Actually, I'm saying outside of
It's
a jar,
airtight.
yeah, that
Facts.
I think that jar is A1. You know what I mean?
I mean, like he said, whatever I got closest that I could grab, I'm stuffing it in that.
Fold
What
that
y'all
shit in some
say?
paper.
Yeah.
So-
also, like,
See, that's how I know none of you really serve because you wouldn't even keep the bags on.
Yeah, I don't get a bag.
Yeah, that's true. I got a million bags.
Nah, no facts to keep the show flowing. I ain't even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that.
Look,
no, you know what though? I think a lot. Like I sell a lot of like soda can stashes, like the incognito spy kind of things.
I
Like,
remember that wave.
like power
They
down.
still buying. They
that
said
was
buying
like
those.
high school.
Yeah,
I
that
was
shit goes. Yeah.
I never thought about that.
airbrush with the little
Yeah.
I got that shit right now.
Yeah.
So
You know what? I'm gonna come grab a cube.
that's I ain't mad.
Grab that.
That ain't
Got
messy.
the Dr. Pepper problem.
So speaking of copping, how do y'all cop? How does preferably like do y'all go to the dispensary or y'all go to the trap?
It's the trap for me always.
I go to I go trap. Shout out, homie. Trap. That's it.
Shout out, homie.
That's the trap.
That's all I got.
Can't say the name, but
100%.
it's all the same for the three of us.
Trap. These are traps. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
100%.
What do you think though on a grand white scale per se? If we could ask, you think they go to the
Gotta
trap?
pay taxes
No.
and shit.
They go to the. Me neither. I
pay-
said this shit last episode. Me neither. No one wants to pay taxes.
Yeah, I got phones.
Nah,
It depends. 'cause,
Yeah, I think it's like a 50-50.
you know, I do the events a lot. So in the cannabis community now,
That's the biggest vibe.
it's been like crazy, especially like over the last couple years. Like, you know what I mean, you got pop-ups now.
Yeah.
You ain't even, you got that's the new
Yeah,
track
you get
now.
the facts.
It's an
Pop-up.
event on Eventbrite.
That ass.
So it's like it's so many different spots now where you can go, and it's really like
So just
chill. Like
so
where-
not the dispensary. You would say.
Nah, not right now in this day and age. Like it was maybe a couple years ago, the
Yeah.
dispensary, because it was the excitement.
It was a
It was
new
the
thing.
excitement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Till you got your card and then you was standing in line for 2 hours and you paid for your shit online. So you're like, your shit already paid for, but you still sitting there waiting.
Hey,
Nobody
no.
wanna do
See,
that
and
shit.
that's
Like,
the thing
the
about just
cannabis
the
industry
corporate
is-
aspect of it. Like, now me neither. I haven't been to I've been to the dispensary out the state. Know what I mean? Like, I think it was one of the dopest things for me. But again, I couldn't get a chance to like, you go to the trap. Like, let me smell that. Let me look at that.
Yeah.
Let me like.
Facts,
You don't
you
get
can't
that
touch
experience.
Facts, you can't.
Touch that.
Not at all.
You can't even look at my butt too hard. Know what I mean?
Honestly, and that's why I understand why the plugs they look at people crazy now because it's just like you can't go to the dispensary and do that.
Yeah, so why-
you're gonna go off a name and the percentage that they give you,
And that's
and that's how you shop. But then when you come and exactly the people they
Smell.
know what I mean,
Yeah.
think of fucking the bud
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like,
Nah,
man, what you
no,
doing?
no.
Like,
Yeah.
You can't come to my crib and do that. Facts. You can't go to the dispensary crib and do that. Know what I mean? Like that's not how it happens.
No, but
So,
some plugs I feel like stepping the game up though. You come in, they have that shit set up like it's a job.
it's a whole shot.
Like,
facts.
This,
want this car right? Like it's like they're selling, like they're salesmen.
I mean, and you can't
Because
knock them.
they want the same respect
Yeah.
that you giving to them now. Because I'm a businessman at the end of the day.
Do you think they might? What if in the future they start building dispensaries like a trap or something like that? Like trying to make it feel more.
Oh
like
shit,
that.
that'd be different. But I
Okay.
wouldn't even. I mean, I still wouldn't trust it, right?
Nah,
I still,
nah.
but
No,
it's
he's
still.
just pitching his own business idea.
Look,
That's not bad.
look,
Yeah.
facts, because they run it in there.
And I'm,
They-
Don't give me your money.
that's cool.
I'll take it, though.
Nah, but corporatization also creates a regulation issue. Like I don't want what a corporation is willing to add chemically to
Yeah.
my bud versus the average grower.
But then again, so how are you? That's another question of mine too. Like the average grower, we know we getting a lot of the weed across from the West Coast per se, and even on the East Coast, they do receive a lot of the bud from the West Coast or even from Canada. How are you able to like from the trap perspective to like verify that you're not getting like on even say back in the
Either
stepped on
perspective.
weed?
That's
From
why
your
I
perspective,
don't really respect the trap like that because they shop numbers.
They don't
You in the
shop
actual
quality.
trap.
It's
They
a
go.
business.
All they know is that this is fire.
Yeah.
You don't know the name. You don't know nothing.
They
about
make up the
weed.
name.
All you know is like, bro,
Because they make
this shit
weed.
fire. Like, then you could be high as fuck off pesticides.
And you don't
Be
know.
like,
Yo, but I gotta make the argument: how is a corporation not doing the same thing just
How do
because they gave you a name?
Yeah, too.
You don't know what pesticides they put
I
in
think
that shit.
because
You don't know what else
have
they
they
added.
sprayed
to it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
At least
they
you
got
could
like
do a corporation though.
absolutely.
you could at least
Yeah,
have to get-
absolutely.
You could prove, hey, this
Huh?
this dispensary, they're lying.
You see,
You could
you
just
see how Pedro thought.
But I feel like.
No one
But
thinks
they
about
post their
suing the
growers.
trap.
But you know,
then-
they're growers.
trap.
Why do we
100%.
Speak to your manager.
Everything. That's all.
But then I feel like
Landlord.
even talking about that when we talking about corporate, it's gonna be hard to go against them to say that they're selling you whatever because now they got the corporate lawyers. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna go to trial with
Not
them.
Yeah,
And on
the
anything
best you could do with a corporation is sell
But-
out.
I mean, but obviously, this is only gonna you're only gonna sue them like if something happens. So like if you're blamed something,
Not
you
even if
smoked the
something
bud
happened.
and-
If you could somehow prove
If you can
that
prove
they did
that-
something
but-
related to something happening.
There are a lot of labs, like independent lab companies.
yeah, testing facilities.
Testing, yeah.
But you gotta have money to even pursue that.
That's not that expensive though. To
But-
to get a flower or something tested, you know what I mean? Like, cause I've grown before.
How much is it?
So
What's that average?
it depends on like what it is that you're actually asking the lab to do, but you can send some stuff off. But they even have now like the T checker. Like they have devices that you can buy for personal use that's fairly accurate that you can test the THC level of your product.
But does that test the level of other chemicals that I don't want in it? You know what I mean? I'm not worried
That-
whether it's weed. I'm worried whether it's poison.
Copy.
Yeah, but
So yeah, and I wouldn't know exactly, what the exact test is, but just like you said, it's definitely like
When I'm
dependent.
testing cocaine, I'm using a fentanyl tester. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. So you know what?
Not a
yeah.
cocaine tester.
I know this shit. I'm looking for the. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not doing that at all.
the people that are getting in the dispensary business, they have lots of money, and if they could prove that their competitor is full of shit or something like that, I'm sure that they have definitely the money.
There's definitely people out
Right,
there, you know,
yeah.
the trolls. The word trolling is the where the world is at. So they're in every industry. That's like there was a page on Instagram called "What's in My Pre-Roll." You know, pre-rolls were popular for a while. Everybody's doing the caviar with the wax and
Yeah, I'm not-
the keef and stuff on the outside. So it was a dude that's going around. He's buying everybody's pre-rolls, and he'll go online and do the videos. He'll bust your shit open in front of the world. So they had the what's those shit called, the backwood joints, Packwoods or whatever. So it's like those and all the different brands like that. You go online, cut it open, be like, yo, look, this is what they're putting in your pre-roll. And some of the shit inside look crazy. It'd be
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I've always been skeptical of getting pre-rolls from people who just, like I said, if I ain't rolling, I ain't smoking it.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So just keeping the show flowing and going, there's so much that I want to kind of go over. What age do you think white folk kind of start smoking at?
early.
Early.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
How early though? Because if I say, I think black folks start smoking early too.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was in high
Yeah.
school, and when I was doing my thing in high school, most of my clients they were younger than me,
Mm.
and I love smoking with white people. It's a different experience.
Tell me more about that. I mean, what you mean?
So it's like, first off, that was my introduction to glass. feel me? Like,
Mm. You mean like
any
bong?
black- yeah, bongs, perfect, exactly, yeah. Because I heard glass and some, yeah. Look,
Like that.
clarify, no, but yeah. So like it's bongs. You feel me? They didn't even need a bong. I remember my first time we made a gravity bong. You feel me? 2-liter Coke bottle, a milk carton, and he had his little custom top that he
that he
had
had.
made. Yo, listen,
Look, everything you good to go.
it's straight,
I remember
straight
seeing
like
that.
that, smoking out of fruit and stuff
But,
like
like,
that. Like,
about that
So
one happen.
true though. Like, about like white people smokers is like I'm gonna try to engineer like,
My own
crazy. I have Legos and you can smoke out of it.
Hey, so that's like at 8, 10. He's 12. Dead ass. I got Legos.
But that's why I like gadgets and stuff now. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because that was my introduction into smoking. Well, not my introduction, but that's where I started having fun with it.
Right.
Smoking with white people. We in the woods.
But
How
it's
about-
weird. I think maybe like for both, maybe that's in common.
Starting early,
Yeah.
smoking as yeah, I do remember like when I just got into it, I wanted to like really smoke gas mask, the chalice, smoking out of fruits.
Gas, man.
It was kind of like a thing for me. As I got older, I really just known and learned that I came to smoke. I came to prefer spliffs or joints. You know what I mean, papers. My little grabber into it, and I'm wavy. I don't need much else. So with that, for me, I'm like, yo, damn. For me to go out into a smoking party or smoke amongst friends, it's kind of tough, cause I smoke differently. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, what age do I feel like black folks start smoking? Is like that high school, like 8th grade, 9th grade, versus like 6th and 7th grade. I feel like it's a difference.
I ain't really smoke when I ain't start off when I was in school. I start off from my brother. Being around him, he rolled up.
How old is your brother at the time?
At the time, ooh,
And you were at the time. You remember? If you remember.
I know I was in middle school.
Okay.
It had to be like 8th grade.
8th grade. So yeah,
It had
you
to
know what I'm
be
saying?
8th grade or freshman.
Around that time. So bro, like how old
Yeah,
is
I mean,
how old is your older
and
brother?
He was 3 years older than me.
You
at
know
the
what I
time.
mean? So bro,
3, 4 years
senior.
older.
You know what I'm saying? About that time, like man, I think that's that adolescence kind of going into like that adult viewpoint, and you want to do your first step. And I said it to somebody probably in an episode, like the gateway drug.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo man, shut up with this gateway drug shit. But I'm like, on to keep it a buck. I don't like the phrase either. Let's keep it a buck. I don't like the phrase either. But I like to use it as like this easy term that we're all familiar with, because and then maybe y'all can kind of attest to it. Is it really a gateway? Like for people only stop at weed. My folks really just open, start, and stop at weed.
That's the Ronald Reagan shit. Nah, it's just they're pushing the agenda. It's not it depends on who's smoking it, the mindset. You know what I'm
People
saying?
be on a more high shit, nah, just stick to weed.
Yeah. So
Like,
you,
I mean, my
Wait,
boys
go
do
ahead.
shrooms
Can I-
and shit like.
I'm a big shroom advocate.
Maybe on that.
About 3 days ago, I was posted, you feel me, with my homeboy. We was on break, you feel me? So a dude came up to me, asked me for $1. I said, all right, you feel me? I gave him $1, whatnot. Gave him 2 because I was feeling good. It was a good day, so I
Damn
like,
it, though, I give you
you
extra.
feel me? I give you an extra $1, you feel me? So boom, he about to walk away. So I guess my dog about to pull out some weed. I'm about to get the grinder. He stopped. He come back. He like, hey, y'all smoke? My dog ain't want to say nothing, but I'm a curious person. I like to know like how this shit make you feel and shit. Like why why you had to go this way and shit like that. You feel me? So he came, he was like, y'all smoke? I said, yeah. Then he was like, oh, I smoke Molly.
Oh,
I look at my dog look at me, you feel me?
oh.
Hey, your eyes open and shit.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, I smoke Molly. He telling us, you feel how I feel? And he like, oh, how you fuck for eyes and shit. All I told him, I pulled that grab out, same thing. I said, this my Molly right here.
Yeah.
I said, this my Molly, this my fan, this whatever you call it. This I said, you hit this, you don't need to go
This is
nowhere
really a
else.
new epidemic right now. People really on this fentanyl, this Molly. Like, this is really this. And I don't know. I'm just too ITEL as a person. You know what I mean, too cultural. But that's really like a wave. You know what I mean? People are really adding. And that's going to ask. I know a cultural thing. Do y'all, I know you was a big smoker. You probably really touch on like keefs and dabs and shit like that. But I say on a grander scale, do y'all think maybe white folks fuck with dabs and keef more?
Definitely.
More 100%, bro. I ain't gonna lie, 100%.
Oh, more than black folks?
100%.
100%.
I was gonna
100%.
100%.
I was gonna say what you guys were saying earlier was making me think that like, I think like a difference in like white culture is that at whatever age they start smoking, I feel like they make it their identity. So much more. Like I smoke.
I smoke.
It's like a rebellious thing. It's like, oh, I smoke. Like that.
I'm a
stoner.
smoker.
But,
Yeah, I'm a stoner.
But I think
Facts.
for black people, it's more. It's not like, oh, it's like, yeah, we'll smoke, but it's not like
An identity.
I'm gonna change my. I'm gonna start. You know, that's how you got white people with dreads. And like,
Facts. Like, absolutely
Nah,
right.
That's kind of real though.
That's kind of some real shit.
Yeah.
And I think, and when back in the day, you would think of like a white person smoking, they're kind of, you think of like either like a Beavis and Butthead, you know what I mean?
hippie.
Or
You
hippie, like a
think
Cheech and
hippie.
Chong.
I was about to
You know what I
say
mean?
because there's a difference. You know, I do the. I do see some white people, I guess, but that's the roster. You know that they met somebody that introduced them to the roster ways. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's a little different from, like you say, you know, those that may just be the hippie or.
Let me know. Hey,
Please
when
don't.
all y'all hit it, let me know.
Yeah, for
Honest
sure,
opinion.
for sure. We gonna, you know what I'm
Let me
saying? But
know.
dog chose the Bob Marley papers.
It's smooth.
Well, come on, man.
Yeah,
I
please.
do this for real. I'm gonna let it go around though before I start
it's
talking.
smooth.
But I do this.
Oh, no.
So I got a couple questions I want to ask.
Go ahead, ask away.
Celebrities, any celebrity, and they drug habits. Do y'all really think they creative, or they just really be high as fuck?
They be high, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? What do you
They be
think?
high.
Yeah, I think so. Because with artistry, any type of art, that shit it's a little bit different. It make you
Mhm.
think a little bit different. You know what I mean? I can't even. It's hard to explain, but yeah, for sure.
That's
sure.
actually it's crazy because like, what if without drugs you wouldn't have the art that we got? Like, if you ever watched like the first cartoons and stuff, like Disney stuff, the animation's like weird, or like Tom and Jerry, like they always draw it in this way. It's
Yeah.
psychedelic.
Yeah.
You know? It might not
So
be
true.
weed or whatever,
the fuck?
you know, but it was like
Abstract type.
very
shit.
abstract. and
Yeah.
only like another kind of like
Train of thought.
You,
frequency.
yeah, you get it, especially like a lot of shit when you watch the older cartoons we used to watch now. Like, I mean, well, when we watched back then when we were younger, like that shit's crazy. Like Ren and Stimpy.
It's like, how would you
listen
think of
to
some
fucking
shit like that? You know?
Rocco's Modern Life? Like, more
Yeah. 100%.
honestly, all right. So I don't remember how old I was, but I was definitely an adult when I found out that like the Scooby Dooby Doo, it was the weed shit.
They was some
Like, yo, I was
It was some.
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah, I was a little bit older when I found that shit out.
They
too.
live in a van.
I mean,
Yeah,
Like hip shit. It's not like some hip
So
shit.
look, so you remember they was always hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, the bunny. Oh.
Look, when the mystery van pulled up and they opened up, you remember the smoke always came out the back of the van. His name is Scooby Dooby Doo. You roll a doobie.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that at all. I ain't never put that together.
Shaq, he got the low eyes. And shit.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Shirt on and shit.
How the fuck could you come like with SpongeBob SquarePants or some shit?
You got
you have you gotta be on
high.
SpongeBob. Like if I had to make up a name, that would be like the last.
And it's
You
so
gotta
funny.
be
My
in a
wife
different
said to
type
me
of
the other day, son. She was like, "Yo, Bikini Bottom." Like, yo, are y'all serious right now?
Ain't talking
And
about.
I didn't
It's an
put-
actual place.
It's,
Yeah, I
I'm
heard
like,
it's
yo,
an
bro.
actual
I'm
place.
like, bro. You remember when back in? I don't know if you probably young enough, but remember when there's a jit that died trying to go search for Bikini Bottom?
For real.
Yeah, it was the whole time. Seems like a SpongeBob is never like a whole thing for me. I told my kids definitely like we don't rock with SpongeBob.
What you mean? He tried to go scuba diving on something?
I'm like, Bikini Bottom down there and
But
drown.
Bikini is an island though.
Yeah.
They used to, the thing is, I saw like a conspiracy theory kind of thing where they used to do nuclear testing like on the ocean, and they would do it on Bikini, like that island.
Sounds
Yeah.
familiar, but
So
is it
then-
bikini?
So it's a show about talking fish. Coincidentally, where they test nuclear bombs.
Oh shit.
And the buildings are all made of like sheet metal.
Oh shit.
So they're like, oh,
Let's cross reference that motherfucker. Let me find out what's going on with
That's
that one.
different.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's a whole conspiracy on that.
yeah. I saw that and I was like, wait a second. Like the buildings are made out of like maybe like shrapnel.
Yeah,
And
shrapnel.
the fish start to talk because of radiation.
I agree. I'm good on that one. That bit there is hitting. I'm gonna pass that to my dog over there. Back over there.
That bit hitting.
That bit. I'm gonna type to my. That's not.
Grab him, brother.
Nah,
I don't
that's
fuck. Whew.
I got a question for y'all boys on the wake and bake vibes.
Huh.
Keep it a buck. After you wake and bake, you brush your teeth?
100%. I got mouthwash in the bag right now.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I mean, I don't wake and bake. I do that like middle day, probably like at night type shit.
I was about to say the same. I don't know about him, but I don't start up. You feel me? The process. I wait a little bit, probably brush my teeth, and when I'm headed to work, type shit.
Mm.
Bing, bing. Or before I get there, bing, bing.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Facts.
You know, you gotta fry them brains. Got it from my dog Mike.
Funny.
You know,
It
What about you?
depends.
What about you, Shug?
It depends because sometimes I wake up and I go straight to smoke. Like
Right.
like I'm
Nah.
my bong is set up
Right
right on
there.
the balcony. Like so, I get up, I go right to the balcony, I get my mind right, and then I get my day
Oh, yeah?
started. So that which consists of me washing my face,
Right.
brushing my teeth, and all
Nah.
that. But then I have times where, all right, I'm done with that, and I'm gonna go smoke again, and it depends if I'm like going somewhere and I don't want to smell like smoke, but usually I don't care. I smell like smoke everywhere I
Mm.
go.
I'm gonna put a pin in that and come back to it. But what do you think of it, Pedro?
I got a friend that he'll do like a wake and dab.
Mm.
Wake up straight to dabs.
That's wild.
And he showed me. I'm like, dude, it looks like you're smoking crack, bro.
I really cannot,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah, for real.
The way the intricacy of these
It-
dabs now,
That makes me think weed's a gateway drug.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing that,
I'm like, yo, bro, I cannot.
But
I
I
just prefer
like
flower.
that shit though. Like I can't afford it honestly because
yeah,
you know,
It's an expensive habit.
yeah, definitely. You know, it's a concentrate, so that's
And I think that like shit like that should be like a every now and then thing. But to dab every
I
month,
can't.
to them it's like a everyday. Like,
multiple times a day.
That's,
It's
Not me, but I know.
that's an expensive habit, though.
but that's a challenge for them though. They do that shit like all right, so like how alcoholics drink. I'll challenge you to let's shot for shot.
yo,
That's how the culture they look at it. You feel me? I'm taking this is a 2-gram dab. Oh, look at this. I got this. I'm finna dab all of this.
it's a wild story.
So
But
like how like I'm still ignorant on that realm, dab and keef, and I know my man's add a little bit to the joints, but like I've seen it. I'm just probably like, is it a different high?
Do I got
way different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
like,
Right, yeah.
check this.
This is
I
way-
will
I
agree.
got a bag.
Less
Bag.
productive. That's the only way I need to
Less
describe it.
productive.
You
feel like
can't really do.
You
I mean,
don't. You like
Yeah.
fried.
You gotta have somebody who's gonna look out for you. Most people who wanted you, hey, try this. And this your first time, they don't give a fuck about you, bro. Like they just want to laugh. They want to see your face. They want to see your.
That's
And it's had every.
not, son.
it's
The
it's-
first time they said here, it was a dab. He loaded
Nah,
it up.
I think it's important to kind of to keep up with a hygiene. I mean, when you are smoking, you know what I mean, like it's so important.
important.
It's so
And
so
those-
important.
you can look at when you go to places, you look at people's stuff. You can see like if they got alcohol pads or something like that, they wipe it down. You're looking at their water, especially if it's a clear bond. Yeah,
You can just look at a human being
That
in their
too.
face
that too.
and look and be like, yo, bro, you just smoking a little bit too much.
Too much.
And you not taking a
little
little
bit
caring
too son.
about
drinking enough
like
water.
yourself. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
my point. I had this shit
Look,
written.
look,
Yo,
smoking,
weed
yeah,
and
yeah.
water needs to be 1 and 1.
They got it.
I think we need to drink way more water as a community, as a black folks. But definitely, if we smokers, bro,
Yeah, man.
yo, we gotta
Yeah,
drink
keep that water,
water,
on you,
son.
man.
You gotta
Keep
stay
that
hydrated,
water.
keep your organs. You know what I'm saying?
It's only, bro. It's only right because if not, it's gonna be apparent on your face, on your cheeks. My father, remember, he made sure real clear, like you could see it. Look, he's smoking, and he don't. You know what I mean? Like my pops never always reminded me about that. So,
Yeah.
I get how you say
How the fuck you don't need
Weed
water?
and water.
You cotton mouth like?
Yeah, that too.
Even if you're not smoking, like, come on, you know? Yeah.
so man, shout out to the big homie Mick Jenkins, man. Drink more water.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, like
Hell yeah.
H2O. You know what I mean? Drink more water. It's just important, just as a human being, but as a smoker, I can't stress that enough.
That's what I love
I mean-
about the cannabis community now, and that's where when I started my platform in there, it was about education.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta share knowledge with people. A
Facts.
lot of people out here, like you said, smoking for different reasons.
Big facts.
People smoking just because other people are smoking. You know what I mean, or stress, whatever the case is. But when you got knowledge and you share with others, bro, it's like that's community. That's what that is. That's where that you ain't got to worry about it. My man's is not gonna put nothing crazy in my
Facts.
you feel me?
Facts.
Like
Facts.
so.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what
I think it's
that
important. And just to simplify that, me and the whole team is just we all we got.
that part.
Whether it's this side of the world, shout out to y'all boys, or it's this side of the world, I truly feel like, man, weed is a unifier. You know what I mean? And that's how it started for me.
Definitely.
100%.
It was one of them things that I was like, oh, yeah, you smoke? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Now we can link on a different level outside of
Different
soccer,
level.
outside of being in the hood together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we can talk about this now. You know what I mean? Like, we can grow as
My
human
shit-
beings. It's a mutual.
Yeah.
It's a mutual thing.
It's a
My shit
like a
here.
bonding compound. It's like it just brings you together. Even somebody that you may have not thought that you would even kick it with. It's like, oh shit, now we talking on a
shit.
different
Yeah, like
you know
different
what I
vibes.
mean?
Everybody
we
high
got
as
this-
hell, so everybody got these crazy ass thoughts. But you got the similar thoughts, but your man's hit you with something different. You like, you know what I'm with it? Like, I think iron sharpen iron, and when you smoking with a collective with strangers, again, it's just a beautiful moment. I don't know these cats. You know what I mean? So to share this moment with y'all, I think is really dope.
Yeah.
And I got a couple more things I kind of wanna address. They're black people. They're black people. Stop rolling up at the bus stop.
Wait,
Like on some real shit.
Nah.
I feel attacked.
Yeah, nah.
I feel attacked.
Rolled up at a
Yo.
bus stop.
I know we smoke, and I know we all smoke, but bro, we gotta protect our headbacks. Meaning, like, don't incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I mean? Like on some real shit. Like, so more people smoke than you know.
You just
Nah,
gotta be smart.
Let's be smart.
Yeah.
That's a state-to-state issue, though.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I think-
100%.
Definitely.
I think
Because
it
there are
really
some
is.
places where you can freely
Do what you
at the
do.
bus stop in front of the
I'll do that shit in Massachusetts these days.
Don't. You know what I mean?
Terrifying.
Fellas, they're black people. They're people. They're smokers. God damn it. What's wrong with that? But they're smokers. If you can't roll, stop smoking.
No,
Ah,
no,
Nah,
no,
that's unfair, man.
no,
That's
no.
not fair, man.
If you can't, if you
Nah.
Bro,
or if you're
I
not
got-
self-sufficient,
one-
just
Hey,
like,
hey, can I dap you up for that, man?
like if you're not,
one hitters.
Well, that's a whole different thing, though.
I'm like self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like too. But if you
rolling.
I feel like rolling.
But
Nah,
nah,
but I
hold
feel
on.
like
And rolling are two very different things.
But my dog say, yo, I got my own bong, and if I got my own vape, I got, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm bringing weed to the
All
party.
machines. I
Like-
broke mine, but
So he's got glass and weed. How is he not self-sufficient?
Right, but you
That's what-
can't.
yeah.
I'm saying that's cool. But if you cannot roll and you don't understand the idea of self-sufficiency or bringing things to the party, like my man said last episode, if you bare minimum, if you ain't got nothing, bring something to some water,
But
bring
what
some
if
pizza,
What if they bring it but they don't roll it?
huh?
What if they bring it but they don't roll it?
I mean, that's another
good.
dynamic.
That's good.
I had a lot of little.
Yeah, but that's not self-sufficient.
That's not self-sufficient.
It's like, hey, roll it for him.
Yeah, it's like, bro, how you got the
But
weed?
you got people with preferences
How you
like
got the weed?
I've never asked that question. Give
Nah,
me the
but
weed. I'll roll.
No, but if they're a really bad roller, and then you mad at what they
No,
rolled.
I'd be like, bro, nah, that.
What if
too.
they brought weed and then you mad at what they rolled? Like,
I just like, bro, if you could roll and your spliff is trash, then that's a different story. You making the effort. You trying to be self-sufficient. You get what I'm saying? You making, but bro, you can't roll, and you want me to roll this joint for you?
Nah, that's
Just roll-
different. Nah, that's
Come
nah,
on,
we
nah.
don't-
If I'm putting it in the cipher, like, yo,
Nah,
You finna
dude.
smoke,
Yeah,
like-
I got my own weed too.
oh,
Yeah.
I got my own weed too. We in a cipher. you know what I
Usually,
mean?
yeah.
So then you want me to pass my joint to you because you passing me your butt? Roll your spliff, my man. Is what
No,
I'm
again,
trying to do.
there
You throw it in
are
a cipher.
different circles. Because, like I
Yeah.
said, when I come and I vibe with you, that's how it is. We all got our own splits, but there are places in certain, groups where we go and that's what it is. Like, that's disrespectful. If you light a spliff and you don't pass
Pass it.
this spliff, like amongst family, like
Yeah, especially if you down in my face though.
me and my bro,
Yeah, I
we used to
feel
go
you.
at it. Like,
I-
so you really not going, like, especially even if that's
So what
tipsy.
about the first spliff of the day though? When your brother, your
no,
first
you gotta wake me. You can't even.
Nah,
Nah. That's different. That's different. Come on, bro.
Sleep and we on 3 different levels. You feel me? Like
so I gotta wake you up because I just
Nah, cuz you gotta think about it.
Nah,
bruh.
but if he's waking up, you gotta pass it to him.
Nah, that's a different. If you waking up,
that's the we used to.
I don't know.
You
Man.
got
if you waking up.
If you don't pass me the blunt when I wake up.
if it's that point where you got to smoke and you don't want to wake me up, you got one ready. Like that's how we used to rock. Like I miss that being away from them. Literally, like in the morning.
that sounds
That's
good.
solid.
Morning,
That sounds like a good.
if we
That's solid.
smoking. At the end of the night, when it's nighttime, we outside, we looking at the stars. We
That's hard.
smoking. We
That's
got
a memory. I feel like that's dope, and having that
is.
camaraderie is the reason
Dope.
why I appreciate weed more than you know. Like, what got something to say over there?
Nah, I said that's dope.
No, I'm saying I feel like that was the dopest thing about
Yeah, that's
weed.
solid.
Like it brought people together. Like you know what I mean? And I think that's how the 420 boys, the time in 420 in Cali,
Yeah.
and boys like, all right, fuck it, we gonna come together at this time to smoke some bud.
Yeah, at the tree.
You know what I mean? And I think it's cool. But
But
bruv, in 2023, even as my man's, you know what I mean? Like, weed is in abundance. So if my first split for the day, and I'm like, yo, I roll out of bed, kiss wifey or whatever, and I go and step outside or whatever, and my man's on the couch sleeping, you mean I gotta wake you up to say, yo, bruv, I'm about
If
to
you
go?
passing him, I feel like why not? If you passing him, yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna go out my way to like go 2 flights of stairs and be like, yo, I'm about to.
I feel you.
probably-
I feel if I'm
yeah,
passing,
but if you pass it, like he can sleep on your couch, but he can't hit your
your joint-
fucking.
I mean,
like, what are we talking about?
when you wake, why gotta wake you up to smoke?
Yeah.
What if you started cooking?
You don't gotta
breakfast?
wake him up. We're talking about him being
Facts,
awake.
right?
Right.
Right. I
You might
start
make a
cooking.
little extra breakfast for whoever's there.
That's funny.
Facts, that's funny. You know what I'm saying, but you already
No, but that's exactly
You're
no.
already
That's
up.
the essence. Is it pushes the inertia of camaraderie.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ideally,
Sharing is caring.
that's a fact.
Mhm.
That's a fact.
But
I agree.
About like what's expected, though, right?
I think just understanding that there are different circles with different expectations.
100%.
I came to that grip. That smoking family, a smoking community. Know what I mean? People smoke differently. And I think that's the beauty of this podcast and this show as we continue to grow. I think there's so much different things that I kind of want to cover and kind of talk about and learn. Know what I mean? So as we wrap this show up, I don't want to dot my I's and cross my T's. Know what I mean? I got this segment called This or That. I'm going to throw it to the table. Know what I mean? And we say, Wiz or Snoop?
Snoop, for sure. That ain't.
No.
Yeah, Snoop.
what's that
But
movie
then,
called?
but then,
Huh?
What's that movie called?
how
high with both of them?
No.
That shit hard.
School. What's that shit?
It's the one with the school.
Devin and Devin and something go to high school.
Go to high.
Oh yeah.
It's not how high. You absolutely right. Check this movie buffy. I don't really know what Plan J is a whole movie nut over
It's
here.
Something like that. Something like that.
Ah.
I feel like it's the eras. We a little bit older, so we know Snoop as that guy smoking, and Wiz is like 2010s.
I agree, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Snoop was the reason. I mean, Wiz is the reason why I started pushing Chucks. Know what I mean? Like I remember that phase. And I mean, actually, Wiz is the reason why I met Mac Miller. Know what I mean? Shout out to the. I mean, Mac Miller was the homie. Like I didn't meet him personally, but I went to his concert when he came to the South, and it was like one of the moments where I was like, I bet we came to rock with Wiz, but Mac Miller was going hard. Blue Slide Park. I never forget. I was like, yo, who was this white boy going hard? Then from there, man, yo, rest in peace, big homie. He was a really
Yeah,
dope white.
Wiz
it's-
did do a lot with that.
yeah, I was a real, and I say it too. It's hard and few. It's just I can't find a lot of them that I really trust or kind of like. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect in any aspect to anything.
We
Like,
talking about
talking
Wiz.
about people. You know what I mean? So, but
Yo, on Chucks though,
Chucks.
did Wiz get anybody else in the Chucks, or has anybody else been in the Chucks?
Nah,
When you say Chucks, you mean like
I'm flat footed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit don't work for me.
I had a.
how? Yeah, I love Converse.
Yeah, I had a.
If I was in,
I'm the
I
only one
wouldn't
that
say
can fuck with
Wiz.
You know
it-
what I'm
though,
saying?
like,
What you saying? What you
the
saying?
Chucks that I did have, it definitely wasn't because of Wiz.
Nah, keep it a
No,
buck.
I mean for me it was because iRobot.
Hi, robot.
All right. That's a conversation for another day. But all right. Okay.
Cheech Chong.
Shit. Which one is which
I
again?
don't know. Me neither.
Yeah.
I keep it a buck.
Cheech got that wife, right? I feel like
I don't know. I
he
can
got a
keep it
bad
buck.
wife,
I don't know.
and he's still active. Chong, you don't hear from him no more. Or
Mm.
no, it's the other way around.
See,
I fuck with
He
both.
was the Spanish one. Chong is the white one.
Oh, Tommy Chong. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I like Chong. I like Cheech. I
don't
like
know.
them both.
I
Man.
just know you got to mention them boys when you talking about smoking. No, no.
I guess I'd say Cheech.
Cheech.
Not in this generation, you don't.
Maybe
They don't even know who.
Facts.
Yeah,
All right, so let's kick it up and out. What about Method Man or Redman?
Met.
Yeah.
I'm curious what they're gonna say.
What you got for me? What you got for me,
Method
youngin? You said
Youngins.
Method.
I used to love it.
Yeah, Method.
Meth.
Yeah, sound
Meth.
move facts. What you got for me, fellas? Method Man or Redman, fellas?
I don't know who.
What?
He's 22 though.
Y'all showing your age, fellas.
He's
Tuck it
20
back
he's
in.
22.
My year is 2000. I was born 2000. I don't.
Yeah, Meth was.
That's this millennium.
Up.
I don't. Who?
All right, y'all remember see How High? You remember that movie?
Yeah, I seen how.
Them both of them boys. All right, them
Yeah,
boys.
that's Mad-
You
Method
see, I'm
Man.
flying them, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's number 2. Oh shit.
I ain't see that one.
Damn.
I heard that one was fly. Decent.
I
I'm on
just
that.
found out about that right now.
It's funny.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
Y'all gotta
I'ma
catch up.
Yeah, Wu Tang.
Y'all
You see,
know
you know
my
Wu Tang?
Wasn't honestly.
Wu Tang. Yeah, I know Wu Tang. I know of Wu Tang.
All right, so damn.
I'm gonna keep it real.
But I can't fault
Y'all
them.
just-
You can start making just
You
jokes
watch-
now.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so-
man. I feel shit like that.
All right, so you know the in the Ghost series, the lawyer.
Lawyer.
Yeah, and with the Tariq, the one with Tariq is in the.
Yeah, the one that's saving them. Not
Yeah.
Tate, right?
Nah, not Tate. The lawyer.
Yeah. Oh, I know who you talking about. I
That's
don't know his
Method.
name.
That-
That's Method Man. No,
So
okay.
much acting.
Okay, yeah, he on his acting back. That's actually why he not making the
All right, now we getting somewhere. I ain't know their little nicknames or codes, but we getting somewhere. All right. who Red Man? You feel me?
Redman. I ain't gonna hold you. Redman kind of.
He the lighter.
He's still rapping.
Facts.
Yeah, I ain't heard that from
Brick City,
Redman.
Jersey.
Still nice. You know.
I agree. I say for me, Method Man though. I'm just a fan
Yeah,
of Wu-Tang. And then
I'm
I appreciate how Dave East stepped up in that Wu-Tang series and represented
he
Method
looked
Man.
just.
I gotta catch
Yeah,
it.
How did you answer the question?
Oh, I'm going Meth.
He going Meth.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wu Tang is
So,
my shit.
old school 90s
Method,
baby.
yeah.
I feel bad now because I rock with Meth, but I feel like
Red is nice.
Redman don't get the love.
Jersey though.
He don't. Yeah, he don't get
Yeah,
the love.
Red is nice.
Bro, I mean, first of all, he was named as #1 in that Eminem song where he names his top. So you don't say he don't get no love.
He
I mean,
did.
he does get real love.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will say that the difference is Meth is more technical, Reggie is more creative.
100%. 100%. Yeah, yeah.
I can
Oh,
see
you
that.
talk about the music? Like,
Redman.
That's his real name.
Oh, you talking about
real
Gas,
name, real name. We showing our age over here, big dog. Know what I mean, you can see the different side.
Reggie.
But that's so interesting, like the gap, the like bridging the gap of the different eras.
Yeah, like
He brought up How High too.
yeah, like I.
We don't even know that shit exists.
Yeah, I'm not. I've heard DC was on it, but I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I didn't know it dropped.
I wasn't a fan.
I ain't know it dropped.
I
You seen
ain't
it?
like that shit.
Oh,
You seen it? I ain't seen it.
Yeah.
Same way. I like how they did Fresh Prince 2,
bit-
the new one,
The Bel Air.
the Bel Air.
That shit is
That's just hard. I was apprehensive.
it's completely
I
different.
was truly apprehensive, but it's a different show.
It's,
But
it's a
I love
drama.
how they flipped it though. Literally,
I-
they
I like
the
it.
dynamic.
I like
Different.
I like it
I really like it. Shout out
because
to
I
the boys,
expected it to
Peacock.
be like funny, like the original shit, but it's completely different.
Yeah.
Like
Tune in.
coming of age.
I
shit.
was.
Nah, it's dope. It's dope. I definitely say check it.
It's
They got,
tight.
now it's on
It's
season
tight.
2. I say check it out for sure.
Yeah, it's tight.
All right, what about Snowfall? Come on, man.
I fuck with Snowfall.
I
All right.
can't.
I really
I
do.
can't get into Snowfall.
Nah,
That,
I really fuck with Snowfall.
After the first season,
But I think it's gonna be a whole other show, series and movies, and kind of like smoking and what you sit down and watch. You know what I mean? I think it'd be really dope. Glass or mask, like chalice bomb
glass for me.
or mask, gas mask.
I'm a glass guy.
like enjoy. All right, so you got it.
I mean, you smoke to enjoy it, so
Nah, so like it's a difference though. Like, all right, so like I like both. You feel me? On a go-to, I'm going glass.
Mm.
But like if it's a gas mask, if I go out somewhere and it's like different ones. So like they got this one spot
I ain't see
that
it.
out in Vegas. I don't remember where it was. It's like a vacuum hooked up to the gas mask. It was just like
Yeah.
that's just continually
That's
continuously pulling.
I mean, I
like,
think
Really, you
So
gonna
you-
give me asthma.
yeah. My man's was just showing me this vacuum. I'm actually looking forward to kind of bringing it to the show. Like, nah, me and you add the butter onto it and just kind of like, yo, don't move. Shot, whole 3.5 worth of smoke in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that.
I thought my joint was I thought I was doing something when I had my
Yeah,
little
it's fact. No, that's hard though. I think.
yeah,
What's that called? Bel Air, right?
Yeah, that shit hard.
That's hard.
That shit hard.
Shout out to
smoke with everybody.
That shit is hard.
Hot Box or Nature Vibes.
Depends. Am I by
Hot box.
Am I by myself or am I with
Hot
people?
box.
I'm gonna say hot box. You say nature box.
I'm saying nature vibes, but it really depends if I'm like with people or if I'm by myself.
I feel like
This is
On
like
the
one to the
occasion.
yeah.
On occasion.
How you feel?
I don't know. I grew up on Hotbox, so
Facts.
it got that special place in my heart. But nature though,
Yeah, nah, it's different. I don't know.
It's just a little different, you know.
Aight.
Hotbox, I'll be like,
Come on
Nah,
now.
but
You know what I
it
mean?
depends on if you in the crib or in the car. You feel me?
Maybe I would hit.
Think about it. If you in the house, you know.
Let me hit it. What the old motherfucker have?
Oh shit.
Look, you ain't. It's gonna get hot. You ain't even gonna touch it. This is just going.
Inhale. Just inhale, gangster. Just inhale. Inhale. Get a good shot.
that shit. Wild.
Now it's the SmoKingz podcast.
Yeah, nah, that's different.
Lab.
Shot.
Had
Good.
to smoke that.
Different.
Why not? Welcome to SmoKingz. Indica or sativa?
Oh, definitely indica. Well, it depends.
No, sativa.
Said, go to sleep, bitch.
That's hard. Indica or sativa? You say
Indica.
indica.
Yeah, indica.
Indica.
If I got
everybody on indica.
Dude,
Nah, I'll say sativa.
Yeah, me too.
If it's during the daytime,
I like
I gotta go to
sativa.
work. Then yeah, sativa. You know, I don't want to be at work stuck. Like
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I like to fight. I like
did that
fighting
on an interview one time. Like we had smoked some killer like right before an interview, bro. Like they couldn't even air the episode. Like I was sitting there like this.
Fried. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Right.
Fried.
Oh,
Papers are backwards or like rap.
papers.
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 100%.
Yeah, papers.
All right.
I feel. See, I'm torn about that though. See, you can't say papers
I
because
can't.
you with the grab
No,
in it.
but
That you gotta. Say,
I can't roll
Why
a
is-
grab a joint, bro. The grab
Mm.
you feel me? The raw do it. Rolling a grab a joint. That's why I crush it. You know, cause
I
grab a
get that,
joint.
but you still team grabber though. You got.
All right, so
Yeah,
that's
nah,
team
but I
grab.
feel like-
You think that's grab.
I feel like
But if-
I feel you.
team grabber is absolutely true, but it's not even like it's the rolling. Like I know folks put grabber inside the frontal leaf as they rolling it.
Whoa,
yeah,
that's
I know
You know
a
what I'm
nigga.
saying?
I know
Like,
a lot. I
so
know-
there's not even like they're still
yeah.
back team woods. You know what I mean? Frontal and leaf type raps.
yeah, absolutely.
Papers
I guess
is a whole other ball game. Not everybody can roll papers. Not everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that too.
So
I feel like
I don't know. That's
then to roll grabber. You feel me? It's way easier.
day and night, smoking day and night.
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 Damn.
Indicas again.
I gotta choose.
Yeah, got to smoke. I feel that too.
I mean, I like smoking all day, so
Or I'm going or.
say all day.
He's
so-
trying to get so high during the day, he don't even think about it. at night.
Nighttime. Silly. Dolo doobies or puff puff pass.
Dolo.
Yeah,
Hey, you said doobie, so I'm trying
I
to
think you
pass
could
it.
compare that.
That's
I don't think
Dolo.
you can compare
Dolo.
that, though.
it depends on the
You
mood.
can't compare that.
You can't. I mean,
Sharing
you
is
can
caring.
compare Sharing is caring. I think I
That's a good
prefer.
answer.
I
Ain't
think
mad at
I
that.
That's not the theme of this episode.
like as you say, you're having that friend that you could be like, yo, my man's, let's go smoke a joint, and it's like a religious thing, like how me and wifey smoke. Know what I mean, like you know what I mean, like shit like that. Like it's always no pressure, but like just a natural environment. I know I smoke weed, and not everybody smoke weed. Know what I mean? Or I prefer to microdose and kind of have a little flower on me. Not everybody like to be on that frequency, so you know what I mean? Like it's just more so a different vibe. So I'm not gonna make that assumption, but as bros say, hey, you want to welcome to the party? Here, welcome. Hold this, you know. And I think that's so cool, like interesting. Know what I mean? Like, and it's different, and we gonna learn from this shit. Know what I mean? I got like a couple more. Stoves or matches?
What?
Stove or matches?
Matches.
Matches.
I'm going match.
What?
Match.
Sulfur? You gotta.
I'll take the
I'm gonna say the sulfur.
I'm going match.
Yeah, but striking a match is fun.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what?
No, the sulfur goes immediately. Like that's
The
what
moment
ignites
That's
it.
what it lights,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And I think
Like
also,
within 1 second, it's nothing but wood.
Look,
he's silly.
get away. Every time. That's how I feel about
I think we
matches.
said
Fuck
I
the
think we
whole
said
joint.
traps or dispensary. I think we all say traps. Jars or bags? I think we all say like
Jars.
jars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go bags. Man. I'm from old
Go
school. I like
bags.
bags.
I go bags. Too.
I say jars.
And I like my shit to get just a little bit dry.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
a little
A little crispy. You know what I mean?
hand or crushers, like you know what I mean? Grinder.
Oh,
or whatever.
crushers. Come on, crushers.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
I was-
Yeah.
No.
I-
Or
it meant to say crusher versus scissors, right? This is how it's supposed to start. Crushers versus scissors.
I'm
Crush-
definitely
I'm going-
taking the crusher over.
Crusher, right? So then I say I say
Not gonna lie. The first time when I seen, all right, so the first time I seen it, I was in complete awe when I seen somebody break out their scissors and cut. They put it in.
yeah, like a whole time.
And I'm like, yo, that. What are you? It blew me.
Facts.
It's a little process.
I got two more. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you straight. Do you think?
Dot nines and crossing T's. I got two more. And when y'all copping bud, is it less than a 3.5 or more than a 3.5?
More.
It's about a 3.5. I ain't gonna lie.
I used to cop it by the O, but I've been slowing down. So now it's like an eighth will probably hold me down for like
Yeah, 3.
a week and some change.
James, okay.
I think
I know my dog's a social. If you do get butted, you say I know you're a social smoker, no pressure, but
Nah.
so you don't really buy weed.
No.
Nah, have you ever?
Lately, yeah. No, just like
You know,
like had a time in middle school, a little phase.
yeah, okay.
It was very short lived,
Uh.
but yeah.
So no.
No, but I did. But I would buy like in middle school I was buying like a gram.
Yeah, I was getting ready
I
to
was
say,
like,
yeah, we don't think we was copping eights.
Gram is $35. Okay, that
Okay.
sounds
Oh,
Especially
shit.
Sheesh.
crip and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
you
crip
spend
is good.
$25. You smoking for 2 months.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Back in the good old
That
days.
shit way different.
So man, I'm just grateful, man. Like this is, you know what I'm saying, another powerful episode of SmoKingz, and I kind of want to give everybody the opportunity to kind of leave the world with any last 2 cents or words of advice, or you know what I mean, and where they can find you at, or you know what I mean, anything you'd like to say. You know what I mean, starting with, I think we went to the left. We start with the right, big homie.
I'm high. I love weed. I'm on SmoKingz. This is amazing. Nah, but as you already know, man, it's your boy Suge the Hustler. You can follow me on the gram. I'm Suge the Hustler. That's what it is. Infinite Hustle Alliance. Got all kind of shit. Sleepy Stash.
Mm.
That's our cannabis brand. You can find us, tap in, you verify yourself. We might send you something special, little care package. But we out here.
We out here. Shout out to my man Suge for sure.
Love to hear it.
That boy here now.
What you got for me over there?
All
big guy?
right, so this is Pedro. It was cool. I met DJ S.O.S. He came in the warehouse and we talked real briefly.
Facts.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'm doing this podcast, SmoKingz." He seemed cool. I was like, "Oh, you should have me on the show." And he was cool. He was like, "Yeah, bet. Like, give me your number. Like, you'll be on the show." So, cool people. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you for having us here.
Dope.
Give thanks, my brother. Appreciate you
That's
for
what's
sure.
up. That's what's up.
Yo, for the guy, I don't know if you know, they were like 36 minutes early today.
Yes, he texted when he got here, bro. I know, and I think he was driving. I think this is a white person thing. They definitely earlier on time, and we just color people.
Plus, we're down the street, and
100%.
you said 7.
I said 7 because I remember what happened last episode.
I told them, I already knew.
That's what it was. Not Nas and Crossing T's. I apologize. That's definitely
No, you did the right thing. You just didn't expect them to be that
human.
astute.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
punctual.
I like to show up. I don't like
That's
to
what's up.
say I'ma come and don't come because that leave off for like, a bad type of vibe. And
I
shit
agree.
like
I be
that.
feeling
I try-
horrible when that happens, yo.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
you.
wow.
It happens.
But you'd be surprised how rare that is. You can't count on
yeah,
it. You know?
it happens. We humans, you know what I mean? As I told my man too, it happens. I mean,
Nah, but how I say everybody, got lives and shit. Like I understand I can't hit you up, but I understand because everybody got lives, or you can't hit me up. I understand,
I'm that
But
guy.
just know I'ma cut through.
Yeah.
When the chance come, you call. If you need anything, I try to cut through, especially if I have it. But
Solid.
you got to understand. Sometimes people got lives.
Facts. So y'all boys want to lead the world with anything? You know what I mean? Welcome to SmoKingz.
Yeah, I'm high as hell right now. Yeah. It's a vibing place. So nice to meet y'all boys. I ain't gonna lie.
Give thanks, my brother. Give thanks.
We need to do this again next time.
I truly appreciate it for sure. Give thanks. Give thanks. Where can we follow you on social media? Any 2 cents?
I mean, shit, I don't fuck with social media like
Now
that.
you a smart mother.
Smart,
man. You
yo.
a smart man. You a smart man.
Shout out
I
to
tell you that.
for real.
Dot your eyes and cross your teeth.
Definitely.
Hey, follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Inhaler Boy.
Inhaler boy.
At Inhaler Boy.
Inhaler boy.
Yeah.
Make sure you
Inhaler
follow me on Twitter.
word.
You know what I'm saying? Follow me.
Word. All right.
I tried
I fuck with Twitter.
Twitter.
That's my shit.
It's just too much.
Twitter might be my favorite
Twitter,
shit.
yeah, I think I'm human. Like that's my favorite place to be.
Yeah, Twitter,
Twitter.
might be my favorite.
Like everything else is business.
I don't
Yeah.
be on Twitter.
And Twitter get it first,
Facts. Inhaler
Get it
boy, right?
first.
Got you.
That's what's like.
Any 2 cents you like to leave the home?
I'm just saying it's 2023. Just do your thing. All I can say is, keep your heads up, stay on your shit. You can always have fun, but just make sure you on what you need to be and take care of you and what you need to take care of. And follow me at Instagram on G_Muck 3 P's. I'm gonna say it one time.
One
you
time.
feel me?
Hey,
Saying?
Uh,
Yeah, man. It was a pleasure. It's Jay. It was a pleasure kicking it with y'all and getting to know y'all. You know what I mean? Just shit. As far as social media go, follow me on IG at the Clear Thinker. I try to think as clear as possible. Yeah, just in the words of the late great Nip, do your thing. Just be safe with it. You know.
Numbers def.
Do your thing.
Sorry for interrupting. It's an honor to be here. I'm most def. Looking forward if the chance comes to doing this again. You know.
No, for sure. We all we
Most
got,
def
bro.
grateful.
I'm grateful, man. I'm truly blessed to have y'all boys. You know what I mean? So give thanks
Sorry to
to.
interrupt.
Good conversation.
Yeah, I think it was a dope vibe. Like I said, truly, we didn't know each other prior to this.
I ain't gonna lie, next time we're gonna try to bring more white people.
Yeah, ooh,
I'm gonna keep it real quick. I know for sure. The topic was black versus white. We need to get more white perspective.
for sure. Like I said, I'm about to have the next.
I think we just needed more actual black versus white topics.
Nah, I was.
Order of whiteness, though.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
That's
nah, I
funny
was.
as hell, man.
I was gonna ask.
That's funny as hell.
I was gonna ask y'all a question on like black versus whites, like the smell towards weed. Cause you know how like I could walk in the area smelling like weed, a black person see me, he like, damn, what that is? You got za?
Yeah,
But I walk in like a white area.
yeah. I
Oh
said,
my
I,
God,
I
like, what?
I think I said that too. Ooh, I had that here, but I didn't want to get.
I wanted to bring it up, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Nah, no pressure. I wanted to real quick. Before I even jump into that, I think it's a level of awareness, and I have it here, but I just want to jump over it. Do you feel like it's a level of awareness? Like people, we proudly wear Kush as our cologne.
Yeah, hell
Know
yeah.
what I mean,
see
like
it.
we'll wear that shit. But like there's a lot of people who smoke nowadays, right? And you'd be so surprised when everybody walking in the room smelling like bud. And I think again, it's like something I had is dear black people, right? But I kind of just jumped over it. I'm like, yo, it's one of our things that I feel like it's in our thing as proud to say, yo, I smoke and it's free. I don't really care. I mean, how you view me, I got my own bread, I got my own money. You can't stop anything, and I get it. Know what I mean, and I respect it. And hats off to those too. But again, you walking into environments such as where I work, probably a restaurant. Know what I mean, there's kids there, and I think we as SmoKingz feel like everyone should be about 21. Smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of where we leaning at because I feel like there's a lot more developing, a lot more learning that you can do. You're a different. You live 3 lives because I truly feel like at every 7 years, you learn and you experience a different life. Know what I mean? So at 7 years, you growing up a different. You're a different person.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Like
agree and disagree. You said smoke marijuana, right?
at 21.
Yeah, because
Smoking in general.
Nah,
You
'cause
feel like
sometimes-
consuming. You feel like consuming. You feel like you should be younger.
yes, you
You could be younger. What do you
yes.
think? Like
What you
18?
think?
I mean,
Younger than that? You
Nah, I
recommend
said
it?
yeah.
So you got a 16-year-old kid, daughter, son.
Sure.
You feel like it's alright for you to be like, yo, this smoke bud?
but there's different ways to kind of benefit from the plant. So smoking bud, man, not really. I'm not pushing that, but all right, health wise, you
I
got
agree.
people that
Dealing with
seizures,
anxiety.
you know what I mean, like anxiety, but literally,
Seizures, epilepsy,
you know,
Parkinson's. I agree. Now, if it comes to that medical benefit, I'm all for it.
Okay.
But socially, recreationally, which a healthy,
I'm with it.
young
21.
Because it
person would
lead
be-
on to something else.
mean
You
like
feel me? Sometimes people want to get, you feel me?
Yeah.
More shit. And
yeah.
more
It's a great conversation. I don't want to beat it up too much. I think
Nah,
I'm
you good.
we'll
I just wanted
marinate
to clarify that. That was all.
It's really helpful. It is healthy on a health
Smoking,
benefit for sure.
exactly. A lot
At
of
a
people
younger age,
overlook that.
It does help and benefit.
For sure.
Just to say, man, give thanks to the Most High again for another powerful episode of SmoKingz. I mean, again, you can follow us on all social media platforms _ the SmoKingz. I mean, my name is DJ S.O.S, and I'm just grateful again to just be human enough to kind of bring my perspective to bud. I mean, marijuana. We've been smoking this shit for forever, for ages, and I feel like due to the experiences in our crack epidemic, we aren't as proud as we should or could be talking about marijuana. I mean, there's so much that we kind of have our hands on in the marijuana industry, and I kind of just want to just shed a little light on that. I mean, have some fun, kick it with some homies, some funky fly with some funky friends. So again, man, I'm excited. Give thanks to you guys for tuning in and rocking out with us. I'm so excited about the next show. I'm so excited about the future. Smoke Queens are being loaded. The ladies are like, yo, what's up? So I'm excited. It's just so much, man. So again, if you aren't doing anything, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. _ the SmoKingz. My name is DJ SOS _ the _ DJ SOS. I'm human, man. Until next time, you guys always love. Thank you, guys. Let's do it.
Sir.
You can tell most of us in here are probably in a relationship too. I meant to ask.